Hey everybody. I don't know how much of a review this is going to be, but I just finished the book Scarborough by Catherine Hernandez, and it just has made me feel things, and I wanted to talk about it as soon as I possibly could. The thoughts are so fresh in my brain, and I so badly want to talk about this. I'm in a book club for this book, and we're going to be talking about it in less than 3 hours, and I don't care. I need to talk about it now with you. This book made me empathize with the human condition in such a profound way. It has one of, if not my favorite, final pages of a book I think I've ever read. I've read some final pages where it gives you a detail or there's a twist. That's not what this was exactly. There was a detail given at the end of the book that's just this reminder of our innate purity as people. We all come into this world as these pure souls, and we have not been brought down by circumstance, by parents, by genetics, by how much money we have, by where we were born, the street we grew up on, the friends that we made early in our life, the things that happened to us. We come into this world pure and free from all of that stuff, and everything that you are, everything that defines me as Rick isn't real in a lot of ways. Like who Rick is, Rick isn't real. Rick is the person that the world put on top of me, the person that circumstance dictated I would become. It's not necessarily this innate version of me, and that we're all just this collection of happenstance and circumstance and molecules, and it all mixes together to make who you are. And no one at the end of the day should be judged for that, or you should at least be judged with as much empathy and sympathy as people can possibly muster. This book, sorry if it's shiny, I just need to hold it. This book makes such a wonderful argument that everybody is just dealt a hand in their life, and all you can do is play the hand that you have been dealt and do your best. And the crazy thing, when you look around the world and look at, oh, my oven's ready. When you look around the world, again, I told you I did not plan to do this. I just sat down, hit record on my camera. When you look around the world and you see people failing, when you see people doing bad things, when you see people hurting other people, it's so crazy to think that they did their best with what they were given. They did their absolute best with what they had, and they didn't have enough to live up to the standard that you have. And this book is such a wonderful reminder that not everybody has been given the same thing, that everyone is trying, and even the people who are trying and failing and trying and failing deserve humanity. They deserve as much empathy as you can possibly give them, because they didn't want this, and that wasn't the person that came into the world. That was who the world gave to them, and that sucks. And you are so lucky to be the person that you are, and to not have gone through some of the things that other people have gone through. This is a book that looks at the town of Scarborough from all kinds of different perspectives. It's not a one story narrative. There's probably 8 to 10 narratives in this book, and you just get this all-encompassing feel for the type of people that are in this town, the type of lives they all have, and how their circumstances have dictated who they are. And further to that point, I'm out of breath thinking about this book. It has hit me so hard. I wish I could talk to you in more specifics, but I don't want to ruin anything specific about this book because I do want you to read it. It's such a subtle, interesting takedown of our culture of capitalism, of consumerism, of how all of us know how hard life is, how hard all of our lives are. Whether you're doing better than some or not, or whether you feel like you have the worst life in the world, everybody's life is hard in all these different kinds of ways, and we all know that. And we can all look around and look at our fellow man and woman and child and everything in between, in the eye, and know that they're probably actively going through something hard. And if not actively, they've absolutely gone through something in the past. And we could all be making choices to help, to help someone as a person, to help them in their day in big ways and small. And we don't. For the most part, we really, really don't. We don't make those choices, at least most of the time. And it's this culture we were all brought up in that has made us feel unsafe. No matter how privileged a position you're in, we're just all cultured to just not feel safe ever. And our goal every day is to just get more and do more and surround ourselves with anything that will make us feel like we have more, that we are safer, that we are not at risk. And we're willing to just step over other people to get those things, because we're okay seeing someone else suffer if it means that I feel more safe today. They could be suffering forever, as long as it makes me feel safe today. And people make that decision every fucking day of our lives. And this book is just a reminder that we don't need to live this way. And people need you. Every day people need you. And you can give something to them. You don't have to physically give something to them, but you can. I read this passage recently about the best thing you can do for another person is to lessen their suffering. And this book just feels like it's such a, that's like the theme of this book. People are suffering in every which way that you look, and you can do little things to help. If you can, I can do little things to help. And by the way, when I say you throughout this whole video, I'm talking about me. When I say we, I'm talking about me. Life is hard, and we're all sad, and we're all depressed, and we're all going through it. But books like this are just a wonderful reminder that we're going through it together, or that we can go through it together. This book is such a wonderful reminder of that. I hope this video is a wonderful reminder of that. I would so highly recommend you read Scarborough by Catherine Hernandez. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so thankful for every one of you. I love you all. I hope you're doing well. And most of all, I hope that you read this book. I think you're gonna get something out of it. My name is Rick McDonnell, and I will see you in a couple days. Bye.